So close up. I look so good. I found it! I found it! I found it! Yes, it's over there! I found it. Good morning, guys. So today I decided to take myself on a date. Wow, it's raining and it's very cold outside. I'm still gonna do it.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walk.
So got like very self-conscious whenever like people pass by me and I'm like vlogging. So like I instantly like just stop my camera and just pretending that I'm not vlogging. So like, you know, about friendship, I always thinking that, you know, sometimes I still get quite jealous when I see like a group of people, like a group of friends, you know, just like going out together. And when I was like alone, I guess it's maybe influenced by, I don't know, TV shows, medias, or just like kind of like societal norm that we still think that, you know, in order to succeed in your social life, you need to have like many friends. And you know, the ideal scenario is that you have like a very close group of friends, and then while at the same time you have like many friends. But you know, I always kind of doubt that. Like, you know, like used to be like very obsessed with achieving this. I try to make as many friends as possible while trying to like fit into like a group. But in the end, I feel like I wasn't really happy. I wasn't really being myself, I felt like, because in order to maintain friendship with those people that might not really be the right friends for me, like I kind of have to hide my real opinions in order to fit in, or like I kind of have to like act differently, like act in like a cool style. I don't know, because like, isn't it true that we always want to hang out with like cool kids because it makes you cooler? Like we all want to be cool. And I just feel like this is not something that I could be like genuinely happy about. Even when you're like with a group of people, you can still feel lonely. So anyway, I feel like with all the social media like nowadays, it's like we kind of like want to show off to people that, you know, like we are like with lots of friends, you know, like birthday party, you invited like 50 people, something like that. And you know, for girls, like girl squad, and then you know, you all have like a dress code or something like that. Anyway, I just don't like that. Like, probably you are only gonna be happy for like 5 minutes, you know, because you receive a lot of likes by posting those photos. But are you genuinely happy? No, at least not for me. You know, when it's like, when you're like hanging out with yourself, it's also very fun to kind of like observing people and just like secretly listen to what they're like talking. When I'm like hanging out with myself, it's that, you know, you have this like 100% freedom. You know, you don't need to care what others people want to go to. You know, you just like, you go whatever you do whatever you want to do. You just visit whatever place you want to visit. You eat whatever things you want to eat.
You don't need too much, just your simple love, and it's everything. Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under.
This is such a nice place. I hope, you know, like I have this view at my home as well. I've been thinking that there's this like, I don't know, always like this thought that, you know, it's like better when you like you have a partner and like you have like many friends. Like only then you can be like kind of validated that, okay, so because you have friends and you have boyfriends or girlfriends, so it means that you're not socially awkward. Congratulations.
And you have got my head in the clouds.
All that I need is Is your body next to me on rainy days? Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning. I wake to a kiss on.
Like, I just feel like when you're alone, doing those activities that seem to be social, there's still kind of little stigma out there, and people would like, yeah, like I actually, not this time, but like before, I was asked by people, like when I was like traveling alone or like I was like eating alone, people are kind of like, oh wow, you're here alone. But normally I wouldn't take that in a negative way, because when I saw like a person like, you know, hanging out with just himself or herself and just like being alone, enjoying being alone, I would pay like respect.
Any effort when we are together, we always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention. When you say you love me, I seem to ascend to the heavens above, where we fall in
Finally.
love. I don't know what I would do without you, because all I need, all I need.
I did it! Look at it! I did it!
Make me fly to the clouds. 1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me.
The reason I love hanging out with myself like from time to time is that I felt like, especially I think when I'm in a relationship, I tend to lose myself somehow. Like, you know, when all your times and all the places you want to go are kind of reserved for that person, you want to spend time with that person, but sometimes you just forgot to spend time with yourself. And I think I need to spend time with myself sometimes. You know, doing things with others versus doing things alone, it's just different kinds of happiness. Fun fact, I noticed that when you're alone, it is much more likely that for people to approach you and ask you to help them take a photo. You know, that reminds me of why I love being alone, because there's a higher chance for you to just like meet some strangers, some like nice strangers, and you know, just start like talking to them and things like that. Like when strangers, like, I mean, of course, only nice strangers, not like bad people. Like when like nice people, nice strangers like come and talk to me, I'm always really happy. Like, yeah, it's always nice to, you know, just like smile at people and yeah, I don't know, just be kind, you know, just be kind. Also, kind of wondering, my hairs, oh my god, okay, I gave it up. No, I do not give it up. Okay, so it's ridiculous, but anyway, I'm also like thinking just that sometimes aren't women kind of like sometimes we are viewed less valuable on our own, you know, or like subconsciously I think we as a society still think that way. Like, you just, of course, we also value a lot independency nowadays, you know, just independent. But I feel like there's still this pressure, at least that's what I felt. Like, there's still this pressure that, you know, at the end of the day, if you are a woman, you still need to get married, date someone, get married, have kids, and just have your own family and raise kids. Of course, nowadays it's much better because we have, as a woman, we have much more options, so we don't necessarily need to get married. But isn't it true that still not that positive when you are single, when you're alone and you never get married? It's still kind of viewed negatively in people's mind, and that's so wrong. That's so wrong. But I just feel like at least I should not view myself as less valuable when I'm on my own. although I strongly disagree with some of the societal standards, some of the societal values, but I guess it still kind of influenced me subconsciously. At the deep of my heart, I still feel like, I would be happier if I'm with someone instead of being single. I would be happier if I eventually get married and have my own family or have my own kids. I would be happier. But it's just not necessarily the case, right? You know, I was taking so many selfies right now because I feel like I look so good. Like, can I say that myself? I think I look really good right now. Wait. Well, I just talk about self-love. Maybe this is also kind of a form of self-love. You know, I just think I don't need people to tell me that I'm pretty. As long as I think myself pretty, then I'm pretty. Oh my god, it's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm already so sleepy. Or maybe it's because I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm like hungry and sleepy. I just decided that I'm going to go eat first. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to go to the feet hot spring where you can put just your feet, not like your whole body, into a hot spring, which is really nice. And I'm kind of lost. Oh my god, I'm kind of lost right now because like Google Maps is always showing me some weird routes. What is this? Like, look at, oh my god. Okay. One downside, when you're like alone and you have like a bad sense of direction, then you're kind of over. Not like over, but you have to figure out yourself where to go to. You don't have no one to consult with. But I'm just gonna take it as an adventure. Okay? I'll trust you, Google. Don't disappoint me. Google is definitely showing me some very secret route. Wait. Like, can I even pass here? Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, I think today Google is definitely not on my side. It keeps showing me some very weird and basically inaccessible route. So I just decided to pick my own way, which is such a wise decision. I'm so tired. It's so far away. But I think I'm almost there. Finally. Almost there. I think I'm almost there. I feel like this might lead to the right way, but I'm not so sure. No, I don't know if this is gonna be the right route. Well, fuck. My umbrella. I think I'm finally there. Am I? Oh my god. I think I'm finally here. I'm so happy. I feel like crying. Yeah. I found it. It's there. I found it.
Make me glad
I found
to
it.
call you mine.
Yes.
And
I found it. Yes, it's over there. I found it.
All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much, just your simple
heading to my last stop today, which is a cafe. Today, I really try to put away my smartphone, especially social media, because I feel like nowadays, when we are alone, we tend to turn right away to our smartphone. I guess because we're all kind of addicted to it. Plus, there's this peer pressure because everybody else is doing it, so it's gonna be weird if you are not doing it. So even though if you have like nothing to do on your phone, you still pull it out and start playing it. But the more I use my smartphone, the less happier that I become. I find it just really bad to my mental health. Like overall today, I had a lot of fun learning to just kind of have fun with myself and just enjoy being myself. I really try to just be with my own thoughts. So yeah, I'm really glad, and I think I'm so cool to just be able to do it. I'm back home. Thanks for hanging out with me today. See you in the next video. Bye.